Fans, welcome to the Shuler Racing Series, where horsepower meets heart and legends are made under the lights. First off, a huge special thanks to the boys at Knuckleheadz for putting this series together, and to Team DWR Dirt Warrior Racing for stepping up as our proud sponsor. Without either of them, this whole show wouldn't be possible. And remember, every lap, every slide job, every door-to-door battle you're about to witness will be called by the one, the only Bob with BobbethTV, the magician with the mic, the voice from the land down under, bringing you every ounce of the action! But before we drop the green, tonight, we remember the man behind the name, the man whose hands turned wrenches like an artist, whose heart beat with the sound of roaring engines. Phil Shuler, this series is for you! May you forever soar above the dirt tracks, riding with the warriors you built for, the racers you believed in, and the sport you loved with everything you had! Race fans, the stage is set, the engines are rumbling, the dirt is ready to fly! This is the Shuler Racing Series, and it's go time!
For the sound of thunder and wheels, fuel in his veins, dirt under his heels. Phil Shuler built more than steel and chrome. He built a legacy drivers call home. White knuckle rides on a Saturday night, slide jobs flying under stadium lights. Every boat, every weld, every part he made, built for the brave who ain't afraid. This is the Shuler Racing Series, where legends are born and dreams ain't easy. He gave it all for the fearless few, for the ones who drive like they got nothing to lose. Dirt's flying, engines crying, hearts beating loud, feels riding with them in every lap now. It's more than a race, it's a tribute to flame, and we carry it on in the Shuler name. From the garage to the checkered line, he poured in love, he gave it time. Not just a car, it was a warrior shield, built for battle on that red clay field. Safety first for the bold and the fast, to make sure every driver makes it back. He was the heart, the soul, the spark. Now his legacy races through the dark. This is the Shuler Racing Series, where legends are born and dreams ain't easy. He gave it all for the fearless few, for the ones who drive like they got nothing to lose. Dirt's flying, engines crying, hearts beating loud, feels riding with them in every lap now. It's more than a race, it's a tribute to flame, and we carry it on in the Shuler name. Presented by Knuckleheadz, we fly that flag. Dirt Warrior Racing's got our backs in the pack. BobbethTV brings the heat to the screen. It's the wildest show this dirt's ever seen. This is the Shuler Racing Series. It's about love, grit, and white knuckle fury. From pit to podium, it's all for Phil. His passion and drive are racing still. Dirt's flying, tires grinding, we light up the track with Phil in our hearts. We ain't ever looking back. This is more than a race, it's a legend in flame, and we'll ride till the end in the Shuler name. Yeah, we ride every turn, every fight for Phil under the lights.
All right, we are back. BobbethTV is live. You know what that means? Another episode of Mud Mule TV coming your way. It's not supposed to be a second live, but we had some technical difficulties switching over to the next race. I lost all screens and all control of my PC, so had to quickly restart and go live again. So here we are. We've got one more race to go for the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. We had coughing fits in the first race. Why not hiccup fits in the second? We're at Port Royal Speedway, Port Royal, USA for the Shuler Racing Series where legends are made and dreams ain't easy. We've got Dirt Midgets on the track. They're currently qualifying, so let's get down there now and have a look at some of these times and see how everyone is going. This one here is pretty close points-wise. We've got the top three, Travis McDonald, John Bennett, Kent McLean, all on 41 points apiece. 40 for Tom Land in fourth. So this is still anyone's competition. Travis McDonald, 19.092 was quick time for a moment, but John Bennett, 18.917 is our current quick time, 19.098, 19.130, and 19.255, the top five times. Dawson Potter in the chat. Why are you not on the track, brother? Welcome in. For God's sakes, just trying to close the programs down on my screen and it won't do it. There we go. All right, that is what we're here for today. Port Royal Speedway Victory Lane. We're here at the Speed Palace. John Bennett, 18.917. Quick time, 19.092. Travis McDonald, second quickest. The B-Made Bandit, 19.098 in there for third quickest. Chad's on vacation. Chad. Dawson's on. I saw Chad's name and then just said that instead of yours. Dawson, I'm so sorry. Dawson on vacation this week. Lucky you, brother. I'm on vacation next week, actually. Oh, actually, I've got to reach out to the boys and let them know that there is, one race I won't be able to broadcast in a week and a half. We're going to the mainland of Australia for PAX, Australia's largest gaming expo. 3 days. Should be a fun time. All right, looks like we're cutting over to our heat races, the final heats for today's racing. Just one more race still to come tomorrow. That is the Motor International Limited Late Models for the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. But we've got to get through the Dirt Midgets first. it out. John Bennett, Jonathan Foxworth on that front row. Brian Angel and Tom Land on that second row. Not sure what Tom Land's doing there. Tim L. Brown and Mike Davis on that third and final row. Oh, my hip just flared up then. That sucked. Whew. All right, John Bennett, Jonathan Fox in front row. Brian Angel, Tom Land middle row. Third row, Tim L. Brown and Mike Davis. Might just be the two heats here for this one. Inside, outside lines decided. Port Royal Speedway, Port Royal, USA. Should be pretty fun. Yeah, really looking forward to it actually. Alright, John Bennett off to a good start there with Jonathan Foxworth, Tom Land, Brian Angel, Tim L. Brown, Mike Davis. Long straightaways here at the Port Royal. Boys are going to build up a lot of speed. That is going to be a bit of a challenge as they hit the turns, making sure they set properly. If these things don't set first time, you are in trouble. Some like to keep it a little bit straighter, some like to get a little bit deeper in their angles. All comes down to driving style there with no wings to sort of give you any aerodynamic push. See there, Jonathan Foxworth racing himself into the race and lead there with a little wheel stand as well. Tom Land back there in second, John Bennett third, currently Brian Angel, Mike Davis, Tim L. Brown 4, 5 and 6. White flag lap. Jonathan Foxworth coming into 1 and 2. He's going to hit the back stretch for the final time. 3 and 4 is going to lock in that podium start. Front row feature start. Oh, that's going to make me dizzy. Jesus. We get our checkered flag. Heat 1's results are as follows. J&J Motorsports, BAM Motorsports driver John Bennett in 6th. Tim L. Brown 5th. Mo Digging Mafias Mike Davis in 4th. Yoda Outlaws Brian Angel 3rd. Tom Land for Motor International in 2nd. But our B-Main bandit Jonathan Foxworth picks up the Heat 1 victory. Grid for Heat 2. It's going to be Travis McDonald and Chad Putterball on that front row. Wayne Bridges and Mikey Mixture on that second row. And Matthew Land and Chris Stanridge on that third and final row. Right, That last heat race for the day. This is the Shuler Racing Series at Dirt Midgets here at Port Royal Speedway. Looks like Chris Standridge not taking the field, so just 5 cars out on the track. It's Travis McDonald and Wayne Bridges. Travis McDonald and Chad Putterball, Wayne Bridges, Mikey Mixter, Matthew Land on that third and final row by himself. Pace trucks left the track. Our final heat race for the day underway. We're about to get to our feature race. Just 6 laps of heat race action first. With the 88 and the 20 up the front. Travis McDonald, Chad Putterball battling out for 1 and 2. Mikey Mixter, Wayne Bridges, Matthew Land, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Oof, Chad really getting that front left, just basketballing through the turn there as he tries to run as much speed as he can. Trying to go that low line on T-Mac. Oh, looks like he might have a run here. Let's see what he does with 3 and 4 though. Trying to get up to that. Oh, Travis lost a bit of speed there. Did not set quite the way he wanted to. He's fallen back to 3rd now. Micah mixed up to 2nd. Chad Putterball, our Heat 2 race leader. This guy has been dominating. Picked up a victory yesterday. Picked up a victory this morning here with the Weedsport iRacing Series. Actually won both the main events. So Chad Putterball on a run here today. Riding high off the wedding anniversary from yesterday. Congratulations. For those of you who know Chad personally, everyone had been sending their love and prayers as well. Life challenges prior to that. Alright, Chad coming through 3 and 4 for that last time. This is going to be the end of our heat racing action. How that doesn't make them super dizzy when they do that, I'd never know. Alright, Heat 2's results ready to go. Alright, we know Chris Standridge in 6th place did not take the field for our cars racing. Then we have Matthew Land for Motor International in 5th, Travis McDonald 4th, Mikey Mixter 3rd, Wayne Bridges 2nd, but DWR Dirt Warrior Racing's Chad Putterball is our Heat 2 winner. The grid for our feature race here tonight, it's going to be Jonathan Foxworth and Chad Putterball on that front row. Tom Land and Wayne Bridges, 2nd row. 3rd row is going to be Brian Angel and Mikey Mixter. 4th row, Mike Davis and Travis McDonald, Tim Elbrad and Matthew Land on that 5th row. John Bennett and Chris Standridge on that 6th row. But it looks like Chris not on the track, so just the 11 cars. Oh, Vicky in the YouTube chat. I want to welcome Chad's daughter, Brooke, in Florida watching tonight. Welcome in, Brooke. Hope you like what you see. We'll try and make sure Dad gets as much coverage as possible without jinxing him. And, yeah, welcome in. Hope you like what you see. I know I already said that, but I do genuinely hope you like what you see. Alright, off we go, and racing 35 laps. Dirt Midgets here at Port Royal Speedway. This is the Shuler Racing Series in honour of Phil Shuler for the Dirt Warrior Racing and Knuckleheadz iRacing leagues. Groups, rather. As Jonathan Foxworth gets off to a great start. Chad Putterboss second, Tom Land third, Brian Angel fourth. Wayne Bridges currently in fifth. Oh, big crash there. That looks like Jonathan Foxworth. Didn't quite see it. I was just switching over to the mixed cams as that happened. Oh, it looks like he's moved out a little bit, having a bit of technical issues there. And then just down into the wall. Alright, looks like we're going to get this one going very soon. Off we go and racing yet again, lap 3 of 35. Still plenty of racing to come in this dirt midget battle here at Port Royal Speedway. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Shuler Racing Series. As they got that one and started the caution straight back out. This is where it started. Let's have a look. Matthew Land, the 091 machine. Yeah, a little bit of contact in between the 92 and the 29. Wayne Bridges and Jonathan Foxworth. Davis, I believe, as well got caught up in that. All right, lining it back up. We're still just 4 laps into this 35-lap main event. It's going to be Tom Land and Brian Angel on that front row. Mikey Mixter, John Bennett, second row. Third row, Travis McDonald and Chad Puttable. Fourth row will be Tim L. Brown and Jonathan Fox with Matthew Land and Mike Davis on that fifth row. Wayne Bridges won that sixth row by himself. Christian Rich did not take the field for the Dirt Midgets here tonight. Alright, Brian Angel, Tom Land, Mikey Mixter, John Bennett, Chad Puttable, Travis McDonald, Tim L. Brown, Jonathan Fox with Matthew Land, Mike Davis and Wayne Bridges. Off we go, and racing lap 5 of 35. All right, lap 9 of 35. We've got a few laps into this battle. Tom Land's our race leader. Brian Angel, John Bennett, second and third. Chad Puttable and Jonathan Foxworth, fourth and fifth. Travis McDonald currently in sixth. Seventh, Mikey Mixter, Tim L. Brown, eighth. Ninth, Wayne Bridges. Mike Davis in 10th with Matthew Land in our 11th spot. Lap 12 of 35. I have to just about to step away from the mic 2 minutes. We'll be back in a second, guys. All right, I am back. I'm so sorry about that. Lap 19 of 35. Tom Land still our race leader with John Bennett in second. Chad Puttable third. And who we got there? Travis McDonald in fourth. Sorry, I've just got something in my eye there. There we go. With Jonathan Foxworth in fourth, Travis McDonald in fifth. Brian Angel, Mikey Mixer, Wayne Bridges, Jamel Brown, Mike Davis, Matthew Landy, 6 to 11. About 22 of 35. Just a third of this race still to come. Oh, yellow flag is out. Looks like that is John Bennett. Let's see if we can't catch what happened there. There he is there behind Tom Land. Sets in the corner, nice and smooth there. Oh, it just came down a bit low into that infield wall. That sent him up to the outfield wall and has brought that caution out. Lap 22 of 35, 23 when we get this one going. Going to be 13 laps remaining. Homeland, Chad Puttable, Jonathan Foxworth, Travis McDonald, Brian Angel, still the 5. 6 to 11, Mikey Mixer, Tim Brown, Wayne Bridges, Mike Davis, John Bennett, Matthew Land. Tom Land, Chad Puttable, Jonathan Foxworth, Travis McDonald, Brian Angel. That's the 5. They are tightly packed in with about 10 laps still to come. to Tom Land, our race leader. Chad Puttable looking to go back-to-back in both races here tonight. He's going to have to get past Tom to do so. He's about half a second behind him. Jonathan Foxworth's about a second behind him, with Brian Angel a second behind him. So there's a bit of a gap going on there between first and fourth. All right, 31 to 35, just 5 remain in this battle. Will the 5 laps come all the way to the end? Let's get up to the front and watch this battle between Chad Puttable and Tom Land. It's actually between Chad Puttable and Jonathan Foxworth for second and third, as we can see back there behind them. As soon as I call out the caution, as soon as I call out the lack of cautions needed to get home, we get one. Jesus, Bob. Give it 3 laps when we get this one back underway. Laps 33, 34 and 35. Green, green, white checkered to finish up. All right, here we go. Single file restart. We're going to get this one back under green flag conditions. We'll try and stick with the leader, though, because this is going to be Chad's last run at time. Looks like Jonathan Fox with Brian Angel might have a run as well. No contact, don't contact, don't contact. Good racing there, boys. The 20, the 91. 20's going to make a pass on the inside of the 91. Chad Puttable is going to take our race lead with 2 to go. Tom Lamb's going to take the inside line and get that lead back. Who is going to have enough run to get there when the checkered flag says so? White flag lap coming up now. This is it, boys and girls. Can Chad go back to back and Tom Land get the upset? He is quite the driver in the dirt midget. He's not going to let this one slip. Goes down nice and low, shuts that door. Gets the checkered flag. All right, our feature results. One more race still to come. The Motor International Limited Late Models tomorrow. This is our last race for today. The Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Dirt Midgets at Port Royal Speedway for the Shuler Racing Series. Outcast Chris Standridge did not take the field, so was scoring 12th place. Mikey Mixer in 11th. Yoda Outlaws Brian Angel in 10th. Motor International's Matthew Land, bloody hiccups, in 9th. 8th was Mike Davis from Modigi Mafia. 7th, Tim L. Brown and Travis McDonald in 6th. Our top 5, Wayne Bridges. John Bennett for J&J Motorsports, Band Motorsports. 3rd, Jonathan Foxworth, our B-Main Bandit. Dirt Warrior Racing's Chad Putterball in 2nd, but Motor International Tom Land is our victor for today. Let's get his deets up on our screen here. Interview channel open. Vicky Shuler, dang, still a proud mama. Yes, a win and a second here tonight. Definitely keeping both championships alive for Shad. He is definitely not out of the chase yet. Where's KHR? There you are. All right, we'll just wait for Tom Land to jump on in. All right, I did see Tom in the chat, but he's gone now. Maybe he doesn't have a time for a chat. We'll give him a few more moments while we're doing that. We'll just have a look at tomorrow's race. It is going to be the Motor International Limited Late Models. We are heading on over to Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. No, we won't. That was last week. USA International this week is our race. So that one is going to be good. Looks like Tom not able to make it for an interview, so we'll congratulate him and hope we see him again tomorrow. Thanks for Thomas Dennis, Casey McLean, Dawson Potter, Vicky Shuler, Cody McDonald, Chad Putterball. Who else was in the chat now that the chat's reset? We had Ryken, we had OP, we had Tombstone, and a number of others. Vicky Shuler. We had Brooke from Florida, Chad's daughter, watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, guys, we'll be back again same time tomorrow for the Motor International Limited Late Models. My name's Bob. You know the drill. Love is all. Bye.